For today's session, I'm going to do a quick recording on how to solve a system of 3 equations. So let's just remind ourselves that when we're solving a system, what we're really looking for is the coordinate where they cross. So in this case, I'm looking for my x, y, and z coordinate. So by the time I'm done, I should be able to have my coordinate as my answer. So these are the same steps as if I only had 2 equations, except I'm going to have a little bit longer, more complicated steps. I'm going to be choosing one variable to eliminate twice, and this will make more sense in a minute. I'm selecting my y. You can select any one that works best for you, so there's not a right or a wrong one to choose. So what we're going to do is on the next couple slides, first I'm going to deal with the first 2 equations, and I'm going to eliminate my y. Then I'm going to pick the first and the third equations, and again I'm going to eliminate my y value. So when I switch slides, we're going to focus on the top 2 equations first. So here they are, and again I'm focusing on y. So in order to get my y's to eliminate, we're going to use linear combinations here. I'm going to multiply my whole top equation by 2. So I would get 8x plus 2y minus 4z equals negative 22. And we're going to add straight down. Okay, so here is one of my resulting equations once I eliminated y. Now what we're going to do is, using our same 3 starting equations, I'm going to do the same method of eliminating y for the first and the third. So they are these 2 right here. So again, since I'm focusing on eliminating y, in order to get my y's to cancel, I need to multiply my top equation by 3. Okay, let's rewrite our bottom equation. And we'll add straight down, we'll eliminate some variables here. So here's my second resulting equation. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our last 2 resulting equations, because now my y's are gone. Here's what they look like side by side. Now this is what you guys are used to solving. You're used to solving a system when you have 2 variables. So let's keep in mind what we're trying to do here. We're trying to find our x, our y, and our z value. So let's treat this just like a regular problem, and let's try and get one of our variables to go away. So let's pick z. I'm going to multiply my whole top equation by negative 4, because that would be a really easy way to get my z to go away. So I will have negative 44x plus 4z equals negative 20. And on the bottom, so my z's cancel. I'm left with negative 30x equals negative 30. When we divide both sides by negative 30, look at all of that. All of that crazy hard work, and I got that my x equaled 1. So that is a lot of work just to find out that x equals 1. Now I still need to find my y and my z. So once you find one of your values, you just take it and plug it back in. You can pick any question or any equation that you want to. It will work. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this first one right here, because that's pretty simple. So let me move to a new slide. I have 11x minus z equals 5. Again, I'm looking for an x, y, and z answer. So far I know that my x is 1. So I'm going to take my x and I'm going to plug in a 1. Let's move my 11 over. I don't want to know negative z, I want to know positive z. So this is the same as multiplying both sides by a negative 1. So my z is 6. So now I know my x. I don't know my y. I know my z. So you need to go back to one of your 3 original equations, and we need to plug in our 1 and our 6. So let's do that and finish up our problem. So again, where I'm at, I want to find x y, and z. I know that my x is 1, that my z is 6, and let me pick any of the three will work. Of the three equations, you can pick any one of them. Let's plug in the values that we know. Our x is 1. I don't know y. My z is 6. And let's solve. Combine some like terms. Oops, that would be 14. Let me erase. Oops, that's still 12. Here we go. Math teachers make mistakes too. 2 and 12 make 14. So we're going to subtract 14 from both sides, which gives me 9. So negative 3y equals 9. Divide both sides by negative 3, and y would equal negative 3. So there you go. We just solved a system of 3 equations. So please review these steps. Again, the idea is to get one variable to eliminate twice, and at that point it is a regular system of equations.